dream from Rajasthan. To be honest, this video for me, I can't actually even imagine that we've actually been able to do it, because for a while it was just a dream. I just thought, how are we actually going to do this? I had this vision since forever to be shooting in a big palace in Rajasthan or a fort or something just so grand. It was just always rolling in my head, but I didn't actually know how this would be possible. I knew that if I wanted to produce a song, it had to be done in a very grand way. And the only producer I could really think about to do this is Tishler, who is a phenomenal music producer who has done a lot of classical crossover production and a lot for Disney as well.
When Natalie came to visit me here in Los Angeles, when she first presented me with the idea for this song project, and we spent a long time discussing how to combine Natalie's two worlds. We really wanted to take a classic Italian piece of music and combine classical traditional Indian folk music element.
In my head, I heard Savan Khan's voice. I knew where I wanted him to sing. There is something so magical about him when he sings. It's like this force, this magical force just comes out. A few months after that, I brought Savan Ji to Mumbai, holding a sign at the airport saying Savan Ji and Natalie Ji. So they arrived, and what was crazy that I found out was that they were actually traveling from a day before, because the village that they live in is actually 4 hours outside of Jodhpur, and it's near the border of Pakistan.
कैसे हैं आप? ये फ्लाइट ठीक था?
लेट हो गया लेकिन उठा देंगे.
So right now we've just started recording with Savan Ji, and in his first 2 takes, not a surprise at all, but it sounds amazing. I remember just having a bit of tears in the studio because this was actually happening. It was actually happening that Savan Ji was here, and we were actually recording this project, this dream project of mine. And it was actually going very smooth. So it was just, it was a very happy moment.
एक टाइम पूरा ट्रैक के साथ आप कुछ भी गाए, लेकिन हारमोनियम के साथ. Harmonium no.
Savan Ji's nephew, Shaukat Ali, plays a Rajasthani folk instrument called the khadkal. Somewhere subtly it just added this extra little dimension, and it added a little more authenticity. So we were sitting outside and I asked him, Savan Ji, what is my name? So he calls me Hanjali.
India में तो मेरा नाम इसका नाम अंजलि. Natalie नाम है, मैं कहता हूँ अंजलि.
I decided it was time for the next step, to find the team to shoot this music video. Now, my favorite director, Abey Abraham, he was in Kerala at the time, and I called him and I said, Abey, we have to do this music video.
The dream from Rajasthan was actually a dream. It was Natalie's dream, which came true after a period of 3 years.
My favorite cinematographer, Vinendra Menon, who I also have worked with in the past on my first music video. I'm a huge fan of his work, and I knew without a doubt that if he was also on board, that this video would look stunning. Abey and I landed in Jodhpur, and I remember as we get off the plane, we see the Jodhpur sign, and we both kind of laugh because honestly, we have no idea what we're gonna do.
So my heart is beating a lot because we just had our meeting with the director of the fort, and I think we're gonna get the fort for permission to shoot here, so we're really excited. This fort is absolutely incredible. It is so well maintained. It looks like it hasn't even been touched. My amazing DOP Vinendra has just come.
The bigger challenge for me was that the crew has to walk inside the fort. We can't travel through the vehicle or something like that.
So we had 2 days to put all of this together. We had to get a drone, we had to get the camera, we had to get the gimbals. I really wanted to have an authentic Sarangi player from Rajasthan to feature in the music video. So we met some musicians who guided us to the street, and this street is full of all of these musicians. Every house, they all play the sarangi or the tabla or different folk instruments. We found a Sarangi player and we booked a recording studio in Jodhpur. I was so relieved that we got to have that featured in the song. The following day, Savan Ji arrived with his nephew Shokat from outside of Jaisalmer, and I remember sitting there with him and thinking, oh my gosh, it's happening tomorrow.
We were lucky to get some beautiful shots with the helicam, though it was very windy.
Sometimes to get a great shot, you have to do crazy things.
I wanted Natalie to stand at a particular spot where we can see the beauty of the fort.
Now, we've heard that no one has actually ever been on top of there before. And to get on top, I had to climb this ladder, rickety ladder, in my heavy dress and heels, and just pray for the best.
Very famous dance of Rajasthan, and I'm so excited to be having them in this video. So you're going to be seeing them live playing right now.
While I was shooting, it was interesting to see Natalie and Savan Ji actually interacting. I can actually figure it out. The music actually synchronizes everyone. It's not about the culture or the language.
It was such an amazing experience to see two cultures merging together and coming up with something fantastic.
To think now that this music video is actually finished is quite surreal. That, 3 years ago it was just an idea in my head that I had no idea how I was actually going to put together. It just makes you think that anything is possible. It's just about not giving up and being persistent.
I think music like this should come a lot more because it gives such a positive impact or a message across.
Thank you so much for watching this video.
Hope you enjoyed this video as much as we did creating it.